We're here for another edition of the Outlook series, and I'm your host, Mike Lippis. Leading firms are leveraging wearable heads-up displays in order to automate warehouse applications. These organizations are using voice commands to show locations, part numbers, part images, and video. Now, new architectures from the likes of Zebra enable integration with multiple data input points, allowing for voice automation and scanning to drive the entire workflow process. Smart glasses for the warehouse deliver a competitive edge by taking voice automated workflows to a higher multimodal level, integrating voice, vision, and barcode scanning. Now joining us to discuss voice automation and warehouse modernization is Bob Bova. Bob is the President and Chief Executive Officer of AccuSpeechMobile. Bob Bova, welcome to the Outlook series.
Thanks for having me.
Hey there. Now, Bob, why is there so much interest in using voice in the warehouse?
Well, right now, most warehouse professionals are in a continuous improvement loop. They're constantly looking for new ways and better ways to do the workflows in the warehouse. And combine that with a workflow shortage today, there's just not enough people to handle all the needs that warehouses need, especially here in North America. And if you look at robotics, folks just don't have the time or the budget to do full automation in their warehouses. So right now, the request that we have for voice automation in warehouses has never been larger.
Now, how much of an impact can be realized by integrating voice and vision in the warehouse?
That's a good question. Depending upon which workflows we voice automate, we see a productivity improvement sometimes between 20 and 50%, depending upon the processes. And that's for each process that's also voice automated. Additionally, you'll see accuracy to the 99.99% so that we try to completely eliminate errors by automating every process that we can.
Now, which processes are best suited for voice and vision automation?
The most popular process, the most popular workflow that we do is picking, whether it's each or case or whatever types of picking that our customers have. Whatever is the most labor-intensive process when you interface with a technology, whether it's a scanner or a tablet, those are the best suited for voice and vision automation, because this way we can automate the process with specific voice commands, and also it gives the ability to train new folks faster, to get inexperienced workers up to rate quicker. So anytime that you have a very labor-intensive process and you want to make them hands-free and eyes-free, those are the best processes that show the most benefit for voice automation.
Now, what are multimodal automated workflows?
That's an excellent question. The multimodal capability is when you can take a vision input, a voice input, and a scanning input and use them simultaneously to get the best possible scenario for workflow automation. So what we want to do is we want to be able to take all the tools that are available and integrate them seamlessly into the workflow so that, again, we're increasing productivity and accuracy using all the technology available.
So why did you want to integrate the Zebra HD 4000 enterprise head-mounted display with your voice solution?
Well, a couple of reasons. Number one, we've already been integrated on the Zebra device for our voice automation capability. When they developed the HD 4000, Zebra decided to make it a direct hardware connect to the device, which meant that since everything we do is device-based, we can take over anything that's on that device. So it really gave us the ability to combine the visual component and the benefits of vision picking with voice automation. The architecture that Zebra put together really lent itself for us to take full advantage of combining all these capabilities. So we were very excited when we saw the Zebra HD 4000. It played right into our skill set.
Okay, now how does voice integration with the Zebra HD 4000 work then?
Well, since, like we just said, the fact that the Zebra HD 4000 is a direct connect to their scanning devices and their mobile devices, we're already fully deployed on those devices. So it was just an additive to our standard toolkit and our standard runtime license. So the good thing was all we had to do was see exactly what those capabilities were, and we could just add those components to our software developers kit, and you could be utilized anywhere in the workflow to be utilized however the customer thought best they should be used.
Now, with regard to training new staff or even seasonal team members, can Vision with Voice reduce the ramp-up time?
This is probably the most popular use for Vision and Voice. Especially in high-density environments, when new pickers or new employees are going to pick, to be able to hear where they should go and scan where they should go and also see a visual of what they should be picking is extremely compelling. It allows a very quick spin up in terms of getting to rate as quickly as possible, and also just lends itself to the confidence of the new user. So what we do is we try to guide these users through the process as quickly as possible. It also helps with seasonal hiring, seasonal staff. It gets them quicker. You don't have to hire them as far back. You can get them quicker to where you need them. And it also is a savings for the workforce that's in regular demand and teaches them new skills. So it helps also retain the users that you really want to retain.
I see. Now, is your solution the same as vision picking?
Well, vision picking tends to be extremely proprietary. It's very application specific based. It does really kind of one thing and one thing only. Our solution is voice automated vision picking, and plus our application can be designated not just for picking. We voice enable cycle count. We voice enable shipping and receiving, and all those workflows can utilize vision as an augmented technology to help that workflow run even better. So what we feel, it's much more efficient and cost effective to integrate voice on a mobile device, and then the visuals presented for the workflow depending upon where you are in the warehouse, instead of just a very, very defined vision picking application.
Now, can these heads-up display devices, can they play a constructive role in improving worker safety?
Significantly. The fact is that these visuals, the Zebra heads-up display is in fact safety glasses. So there's just an intrinsic safety capability there. But the fact is that since it's hands-free and eyes-free, the worker has the option to glance up in their field of view, hear a command, ask for confirmation, all while keeping their eyes on what they're supposed to be doing and also their surrounding environment. The Zebra HD 4000 is specifically designed so that the user can flip the small display area up out of the field of vision entirely. So Zebra's really thought of everything in terms of worker safety and also really exploiting the augmentative technology of a visual field. It's really, really well done.
Wow. Now, what is the role of voice automated workflows in moving from Windows CE to Android?
A lot of our customers are making this move all at the same time. Windows CE has been, the number one operating system on the mobile devices in the warehouse for many, many years, and now Android has come to the forefront because, first of all, Windows isn't going to support CE anymore, but Android has so much more capability, feature richness on the hardware devices. So a lot of our customers are making the move from Windows CE to Android, and also dropping in voice automated workflows all at the same time. So they're killing two birds with one stone. They're training their users on the new devices, and they're training them on the voice automated workflow all at the same time. So that not only helps them, get to rate faster, but it also helps cost justify the move to newer devices. If you're increasing productivity by 40%, the ROI all of a sudden becomes very compelling.
So is the installation of this solution flexible, and how usable is it across the warehouse?
The flexibility is that you can voice enable any workflow that you want. It's not just designated for picking. So you can use it across the warehouse. It's actually an enterprise-wide capability solution. So what we try to do is we'll develop and deploy a workflow into production in 4 to 6 weeks, and then customers can see what that, the power that has and what it can do, and then they can look at any other workflow that they want. Plus, there's no middleware, there's no back-end application system integration. Everything we do is on these new powerful, feature-rich mobile devices. It's really the new way to deploy voice automation in the warehouses.
So, how scalable is this solution?
Actually, the fact that we're mobile-based really lends itself to scalability. In the older legacy type of voice picking solutions, there's a voice server and everybody switches over all at the same time. The fact is that it's so scalable that you can deploy 1 unit at a time, or 5 units at a time, or 1 warehouse at a time, depending on what it is, exactly that you want to accomplish. And this way, you can also execute workflows more rapidly and at your pace, and you can decide which workflows you want to do and when. So the whole point is so that our customers can deploy voice the way they want, in the workflows that they want, and then scalable in terms of how many units at a time. And there's no interruption to your WMS system ever.
Oh, fantastic. Now, when it comes to ROI, or return on investment, what can AccuSpeechMobile deliver?
We've seen ROIs on a software-only project 8 months or less. If there is a significant hardware component, for instance, we discussed moving to Android at the same time as you want to develop your voice automated workflows, there is a hardware component for investment as well. We provide an ROI calculator that takes all these things into consideration, and our customers and our prospects can take a look at how that works, and they can decide if it's going to be under 24 months or under 18 months, depending upon how many workflows that they want to automate, and how much the cost is going to be for new Android hardware. But most of our customers see a software investment and hardware investment, in the 18 to 12 month configuration.
I see. Now, how would you go about counseling an existing AccuSpeech mobile customer that's looking to add the Zebra HD 4000?
Yeah, actually, we're doing this right now. The Zebra technologies that support the heads-up display, the 4000, we can plug that in and start testing it immediately. Our customers can take a look at the capabilities just by plugging it into the device that we've already voice-enabled the workflow on. So it's very easy and it's very fast. And since our new studio and our runtime license support it all, Voice and Vision can be deployed for testing really whenever they decide that they want to try it, which is really a compelling use case, and that's why we really, really appreciated the way Zebra developed the HD 4000, because it's really almost plug and play with our toolkit and our runtime. It's really something.
That's beautiful. Now, can you share a use case with our audience?
Well, like I said, we're currently installing it at a very large 3PL for testing outside of the Chicago area, and we have had our team on site, and we have done 2 workflows for them, and they are now testing the glasses, and they're working beautifully. Everything that they want to see, the images, it's very fast, very crisp, and the users are getting used to wearing the glasses, because it takes a while for anything new, right? It's always change is always something that people have to get used to. But the Zebra HD 4000s are very comfortable. They're light. Again, they are safety glasses, and we're seeing nothing but positive feedback on not only the capabilities but also just the wearability of the technology too.
All right. So, Bob, would you like to add anything else to our discussion before we wrap up for today?
Well, we're helping as many companies as we can in the current environment improve their productivity, and the warehouse automation capability comes in lots of flavors. So if customers or opportunities or potential customers are out there and they'd like to see what this type of workflow automation can do for them, consider voice as an opportunity to get to where you need to get to, or voice and vision automation too. We offer a speak-to-me proof of concept where we'll send someone to your site, we'll voice automate a screen or two, show you how it works, show you the technology, and we'll show you on your network, on your process, on your devices, how this actually works. And nothing says, boy, this can really work for me, than actually seeing it on your site, you using it, and then seeing how potentially you could add to that with other workflows. And that's what we're doing. And I think that's probably been the biggest reason for our most recent success is meeting these folks and seeing what they want to accomplish and showing them just how easy it can be.
Okay, Bob. Now, where can our audience get more information on AccuSpeechMobile's voice and vision solution?
Well, there's all kinds of ways. You can go to our website, AccuSpeechMobile.com. There's voice vision, ease labor shortage information. There's a way to schedule an on-site proof of concept and schedule a demonstration. And you know what? You can email me. Email me at bbova@AccuSpeechMobile.com, and we'd be happy to talk about and show you exactly how powerful vision and voice automation can be for your applications in your warehouse.
All right, Bob. Well, hey, I certainly appreciate you joining us here today on the Outlook series and wish you the best of luck with your endeavors over there at AccuSpeechMobile and voice automation and warehouse modernization.
Listen, thanks for having me, and I'd like to wish everybody a happy and safe holiday season.
Thanks for joining us today, and be sure to log on to the Outlook series site for your business and technology news.